Hey guys, this is Matt. Sorry if I sound kind of sick. I'm kind of stuffed up and I have an ear infection, so I can't hear anything. So that's why. If you notice, my room is like set up like completely differently because my roommate is officially out. He officially moved out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning. So it seemed like it's been a couple days. But yeah, and I switched to the other side of the room, so I thought I would film so you can see everything. My Uncharted poster. Okay, now today's video is a little bit more controversial than I've been trying to make my videos, but it's just something that I thought I should bring up. I don't know, a lot of people tell me like I overstep my bounds, like I say things I shouldn't say, and I'm a little bit too mean, a little bit too negative. I always look at it as I'm an honest person, but, I wanted to get your guys' input on the matter. Um, I was having this discussion on the Tomb Raider forums, which most of you know I'm completely obsessed with, um, about kind of bestiality, I guess. And this girl, I'm not going to name her, but this girl on the forums, she made comments in a couple of different threads saying that, there's nothing wrong with bestiality, and that while she wouldn't have sex with animals, that she wouldn't doesn't think there's anything wrong against like fantasizing about it. And I mean, okay, this is gonna come off as really mean, but I told her basically to her face. I said, "Yeah, you're a freak, and you need counseling." um, I don't know. Do you think that's too much? I think when it comes to certain situations, that it's okay to come off that way, to be honest with you. Like, I honestly equate bestiality with, like, incest and rape. Like, it's not something that I think is acceptable. Like, I don't look at some people be like, oh, it's okay for them. I think of it as being this disgusting, horrible thing. Like, honestly, I think people who take part in bestiality should be punished as if they are child molesters or something of that kind. I find them to all be equally wrong. I don't know. I just wanted to get your guys' input on that. Should I have toned it down a little bit? Because I honestly, I told her she was a freak, and yes, I got a little bit of backlash on that, but I just thought I would ask you guys. I should also note that I'm not opposed to certain alternate sexualities. Like, I completely support gay marriage and things of that sort. Things that I don't find to be wrong. It's just in this case, it's not like I don't want to come off as not being an open-minded person, because overall I am. But there's just certain things that you don't do, and that's just how I feel about it. On a bit of a lighter note, I thought I would comment on a video I watched called, it's basically about flaws. And like I said, people tend to think I'm so negative all the time. So I thought that I would point out some flaws of myself that I actually like. The main one would be that I'm a little bit weird. And I know that's not something most people would probably like, but I've always liked that I'm weird, because I think like weird and unique are the same thing. Like, I don't really act the same way anyone else does that I know. I'm very different. Some people can't stand that about me, and some people like think it's hilarious. And I don't know, it's just something I've always liked about myself. Well, on that topic, I should say I also love my crazy imagination. My mind wanders to places that the average person couldn't even conceive. But it's resulted in like so much writing that I'm in love with. Like I wrote this story in creative writing class, and the teacher asked us to basically write down our first thought, no matter what it was. And I ended up writing a story about this like Nazi soldier woman who's horrified of elves. And it was completely random and didn't make all that much sense, but like everyone loved it. So I really do like my crazy imagination most of the time. I also kind of like that I can't really dance. Like, I don't know, like I feel like I was born like without certain things the average person can do. Like I'm not capable of dancing really. It's just not in the cards for me, but I love it because I can just like I just make up these crazy dances all the time like when I am dancing, and it's just I look like an idiot, but I'm having so much fun. Like it's just like dancing with like in patterns and stuff is so boring. Like I just like to be like so crazy when it comes to dancing. I wish I could go dancing now. I really love that I hate fads. I know that's kind of weird, but I hate when things become really popular. Like I tend to shy away from them. Like Twilight, which I've gone on and on about in other videos, so I'm not even going to go into that. But also like when it comes to Facebook, like I would not get a Facebook for a couple of years after everyone else because I'm just like, no, I don't want to be MySpace. Which I still think to this day that MySpace would be better if it didn't have so many apps and it wasn't so slow. And I refuse to get a Twitter. Okay, actually, I'll admit, I actually do have one. I made it and I got on once and I thought this is retarded, and I haven't gotten on since. Yeah, I waited a long time to see Avatar. Like I did not want to see it. And which most of you know I ended up loving because I did end up seeing it, and it was an absolute masterpiece. But I like that I didn't want to see it. Like I feel like I'm conforming if I give in to a fad. Like with The Dark Knight, which I also love now. I went into that movie. I was probably the only one in the theater with low expectations of it. Like I just expected it to be trash. Which thank God it like blew my mind once I realized no, it's not trash. But I'm glad that I went in like with that mindset. Yeah, so fads. I'm glad that I don't like them. I forgot to mention the greatest fad of all, and that is Halo. People, oh God, I can't stand Halo, and Halo fans bother me, and I just want to stab them all to death. That game has nothing original to it, and I don't understand why it's so popular. That game alone is one of the reasons. Like, it's why I didn't get a 360, because I can't stand seeing Halo, 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 Halo plastered everywhere. God, worst fad of all. As most of you know, a few weeks back I made a Mateo questionnaire video, and it was labeled Part Uno, Part 1. So I'd like to make a Part 2, and I'm going to ask you all to please, please, please leave a comment. Like, if you watch this video, just leave a comment. It can be the goofiest question ever. I want questions. I need stuff to answer. So I'm going to make Mateo questionnaire 2 as soon as I get all my questions together. So leave a comment. Please. I am begging you.